We are reading a hand of a 53-year-old male. He has left his job right now and he wants to know, should he go into business or should he continue to search for a different job and related to his health. So these are the main questions the person has. Now, the possibilities that I see on his hand are extremely good. There are reasons why I would be saying so. And one of the topmost thing is that his heart line is excellent. Now you would wonder, why are we taking a look at the heart line? What is the use of the heart line? Heart line is the line for relationships and the partnerships and your love life. This is a common concept everybody has. Okay. Why I am not looking at the money line? Why I am not looking at the sun line, the career line, and the Mercury line, the line for skill, calculations and communication, and why I am basically going straight to the heart line? Now the reason why we are going straight to the heart line is because suddenly when you lose, either you lose the job or you leave the job, whatever, there is going to be a tremendous pressure on a person at this particular age, because at this particular age the person is looking for stability. And in general, I'm not saying with everybody, but mostly people are looking for stability. So the thing is that because I see good strength on the heart line, and it's a very simple looking heart line, very simple looking heart line, it indicates that the person would be able to handle stress and anxiety. Okay. So this is basically the main thing. So the heart line plays a major role in our life, and if a person has got an excellent heart line, the possibilities are endless. So and it's a very simplistic looking heart line, and a simplistic looking heart line means a person who is extremely focused, the person who practices detachment. Now detachment is a big thing. People who practice detachment, because this is what is taught in all our religion, even in Bhagavad Gita, there's great stress that is given on detachment. Now detachment does not mean leaving everything and going to Himalayas. Detachment just means being in a moment without having expectation of the outcome, and such a person has that capacity to remain in the moment. This is what he was in the past, this is what he is in the present, and this is what he is going to be there in the future as well. So the possibilities are endless. I've seen repeatedly people who have a very consistent, simple looking heart line, they succeed. And towards the end of the heart line, there's a great curvature in the heart line. A great curvature in the heart line basically means a person who is extremely passionate, a person who displays their emotions, but at the same time it is ending purely on the amount of Saturn. So when a money line ends on the amount of Saturn, these people are highly materialistic. They value money, they respect money, they pray for money, and they are able to multiply their money, and they are very good at money managers. So the question arises when the person asked, should I do business? I would say, yes, you can do business. But it doesn't mean that every businessman would have this sign. And it could also be a person who is in service. They can also have such a line. It would mean that they would have accumulated good amount of money in their life, even much more comparable to businessmen as well. So they are looking for, they have that financial stability in their palm, and this is going to remain for throughout their life. And see, generally what happens is people do have, they have kind of broken kind of heart line. That is a negative aspect. Some people have got island on the heart line. So those are the things that we don't see out here. So it's a perfect looking heart line, and a perfect looking heart line does signify success. And when the person has come under stress, they perform in an extremely good way in spite of having all the stress in their life from all the places. The second good aspect is that in the books of palmistry, they have explained a sun line, which is known as the career line, something like this. They mention it's 25 out here, age 35, 44, 53 and beyond. This is how it is calculated in the books of palmistry. Now you would notice that there's absolutely no sunline out here. There might be just a very faint looking sunline somewhere. Let me just zoom in so that you can see. the small sun line, which is between the age of 44 to the age of 53, but this is almost absent. So this portion of the sun line that you see out here, this is a perfect looking sun line which is kind of originating after the age of 53. But the thing is that what about the sun line which is before the age of 53? So there's absence, total absence. So I would say that total absence of the sunlight should not be seen as a negative sign. If a person does have a deep and clear, perfect, but the person should not have this kind of a mediocre looking, very very thin kind of a line which you would barely see. But when you find on the hand a person has got a deep and clear line, it is a sure shot sign of success. Now people have named these particular lines. Some people say this is the line of sun, this is the line of name and fame, this is the line of luck, this is the line of your career. I normally have named it a little bit different, not too different, but I would say there's a Hindi word to it, tap, T-A-P, tap. Tap means energizing your work. So such a person who has a deep and clear sunline, it means that these people are able to energize their work. A deep and clear sunline basically signifies that the path that the person is trying to travel on, the person can see their path very very clearly. So people who can see their path very very clearly, the chances and the probability of their success increases. So this is the main thing. People who lack in clarity and have doubt and self-doubt, they may not succeed. And people who have a deep and clear line, they can see their path very very clearly. It means that the chances and the probability of their success increases. So this is what I can see on his hand. One more thing is there, that when I find the sun line to be good on this particular portion, I would say success is after the age of 53, but also before the age of 53 also, even if there's no sunline at all before the age of 53. So this is basically my analysis related to the career aspects. These are one of the top possibilities for success. Now as far as the money line goes, this money line also goes and kind of ends on the heart line. So this age, the intersection of the heart and the money line, is age 53. This is kind of ending at the age of 53. But a new line emerges. It is not emerging after the age of 53, but it is starting before the age of 53 at the age of 35. And this line basically runs and continues even at the last stages of your life. And towards the end, there's a V-like thing also pointing towards the finger. Now V, Y, whatever you may call it, all of them are considered to be good. The reason normally I give to people why it is good is something like energy entering, light entering, or current entering, or maybe this is the finger of money. So money is basically it's like a channel and it's flowing, and wherever there's a V or Y, it gets accumulated. So this portion of the money line becomes even more significant. And this age could be probably after the age of, let's say, 62, 63, 65. But I would not say that before the age, after the age of 53, this portion is also good. So it doesn't matter too much that only at this particular 65, the things are going to be good. I would say it would be also good before the age of 53 and even before the age of 53 as well. So the hand is good. So I would say the possibilities are good. Now, the person may also ask me, what work should I do? I would say continue to do the work that you have mastered yourself into. Probably the work that may have started at the age of 35, that may continue in some different form. This is one thing. And the quality of your Mercury line is good. On this portion of the Mercury line also, and on the mount also, the line is good. So good Mercury line means very good set of skills. So the chances and the probability is good. Now starting at the age of 53, something new. It can be new service or new business or whatever. Now that needs huge amount of energies, huge amount of stamina, huge amount of fire within you. And normally what happens is our energies deplete. Okay, normally But some people, they have got extra amount of energy within them. So you need energy for success. So Einstein said everything is energy. So we have to look at the energy part of your hand. So the Venus part is the energy part of your hand, the stamina, the vitality, the grace and beauty, this area. So people who have a well padded mount of Venus, and we find that the mount of Venus is well padded, and at the same time Venus is well padded, and there is no as such negative lines on the mount of Venus. How do we say that the lines are negative or positive? There's a very simple method. If there are too many horizontal lines, you do have out here, but these do not go and strike your lifeline. So that is the reason why even if you have these horizontal lines, it doesn't matter too much. The first thing. The second thing is, if there are too many crisscrossing lines out here, confusion of lines, that is also basically negative. You don't have that kind of lines as well. So the chances and the probability of your success is there because you are a person who has got high energy levels and high amount of desires. See, at the age of 53, you need to have that burning desire within you. Without burning desire, you can't work. So you have that thirst for money, thirst for all the material things and everything. So the probability for your success is going to increase because of your desires. This is the area for your fire. So the fire area is also reasonably okay. And in general, your palm is good. When we say that the Venus is good and the Mars is good, it automatically means good health as well. And even the quality of your heart line, your headline, it's a very, very well balanced kind of a hand. So mental outlook, the emotional outlook, those are going to be very, very stable, and no such negative things are expected in your life as such. And whatever you want to basically start or do, you can go ahead with that. And the other part is that your headline, this is the headline, and the lifeline, both lines are joined together at the initial start for a long time. So generally we say that these people succeed in the later portion of their life. The reason being that these are very, very slow and steady people. And there's a saying, slow and steady wins the race ultimately. So this is what I can say related to this particular person as well. And the probability for success, see, we can't give an exact date or year, but in general, for some people it could be after the age of 35, some people it could be after the age of 44, and some people it could be even after the age of 53. So there are good possibilities, and the chances for the success, at least in my opinion, they are extremely good. Thanks for watching this video. Bye and take care.